Guys, let's listen to this. Listen. Hear wetin this man dey talk.
But I remember very well when there was Amnesty program in the Niger Delta during those chaotic times, and it has worked perfectly. They were given amnesty. They were sent to school. They came back. They have become integrated in the system, and they are useful products and citizens of Nigeria. That also aspect can be looked at in terms of the North. Most of these bandits have not had the opportunity to go to school, have not had the opportunity to actually enjoy what we ordinarily do in the cities. And it's just for government to probably, while extending hands of friendship, but also...
I already know right from time that this is actually what they want. What they want in the northern part of Nigeria is amnesty. I already know. My instinct has already told me right from the beginning. And I used to tell some of my friends in the market, in 2009, late President Musa Yar'Adua declared amnesty for the Niger Delta militants. Ever since then, the Northerners has also been agitating that they want amnesty. But now, let us look at it in this way. Now, you see this Arewa leader now is now advocating that, okay, if federal government can give the militant, this southern part of Nigeria militant, give them amnesty. So why can't they? So bandits also deserve amnesty. Now, what are the activities of militants? What are the activities of bandits? Do militants go into church? Do they go into church and kill people? Do they go into residential area and buy people anyhow? No. The militants, they were fighting for a cause. Now, Shekumi came out and said,
you mentioned earlier that the bandits, the terrorists, needs convincing, and we all know the havoc they've created, in the society in Nigeria. They've raped women, they've killed lives, they've destroyed properties. So do we really need, do the government really need to convince these terrorists at this point? Because we've seen the cases of repentant Boko Haram, we've seen the cases of dialogue. So is convincing what is needed from between the government and the terrorists right now?
Okay, sorry, please to cut you. You see, the former governor of Bauchi State, Yuguda, was able also to go with government delegation into the bush, and they met more than 5,000 bandits. They were all complaining. Those who have lost their parents, those who have lost their brethren, those from our hostility too. So when you say they have killed, yes, I know they have killed, and it's wrong to kill anybody innocent. This is absolutely an obnoxious thing to do. We don't suppose that. But you see, if you know their psychology, they are on a revenge mission. Everybody knows the herdsmen, especially the flying herdsmen. They don't just attack people. We have been living with them for centuries. They don't attack people without any cause. So what I think government needs to do is to really bring them up together in a unison and in a holistic form, so that there is peace. And they are ready for that, because if you call them for peace, they come. It's unlike the others, like IPOB. IPOB, the government has been trying to dialogue with them. They still refuse. They are still behind creating a separate state. They're secessionists. Besides being terrorists, they're secessionists. Well, these people are not secessionists. They want peace. They call for it. In fact, they even invited a lot of media. I think Daily Trust is high time it really goes into the bush and have Although they
Yakumi came out and said, these people are on a revenge. He said, bandits, all these terrorists, they are on a revenge. The question we should ask is, what did Nigeria do to these people? They are revenging on Nigerians based on federal government declare amnesty for the Niger Delta militants from 2009. So now they are revenging on the amnesty federal government gave. So now, Shekumi, what you mean is, if federal government should listen to these people, they should be on a table and dialogue. Then federal government should give them amnesty. That's what you are advocating for them, right? Now, what it means to Nigeria is that if federal government should give these people amnesty, then some group of people can also come out and come up tomorrow and start buying people. Some group of people could, maybe from Yoruba or from other tribe or from the Igbo, will now come up and start buying people that by the time they buy people to some extent, the federal government will also call them to the table and ask them what they want. Then they too will now say, okay, we need amnesty. Is that how we want to run this country, sir? Is that how we want to? Nigeria, we should ask, what is Shekumi? We should ask the right question. Federal government should invite Shekumi that he mentioned that these people are on a revenge. What kind of revenge? What revenge exactly? Revenge to what? He said these people are not living a luxury life. They are suffering. Some of them did not go to school. So many Nigerians are suffering, man. So many Nigerians are suffering. So many Nigerians are passing through hardship. Does that now mean that some people should just set up a group and start buying people? Is that what you mean, sir? Because you need education, you need amnesty, then you start buying people. Then when some set of people buy people amnesty, the federal government give them amnesty, some set of people will also come up. Sir, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. We go against giving amnesty to the bandits. We go against it. It is not our constitution. It is not in the law. Now, what has these bandits, what have they given to Nigeria that the federal government will now look at them that they are suffering? We know what the Niger Delta people have given to Nigerians. Share producing company, they came to their land, they caused oil spillage on their land, they spoiled their land, they drilled their land, exploited their land, did a lot of damages on their land and abandoned the land. Go to Bayelsa, go to River State, go to Delta State. You will see what I'm saying. The main work, the main occupational work of these people, they are fishermen and farmers. And all year activities has destroyed their land, has polluted their water, and make them jobless. And that was the cause of their fight. So it's not, you can't compare it with bandits. You can't compare it with bandits. Shekumi is saying that they are on a revenge. What kind of revenge is that? A revenge on a Nigerian citizen? A revenge on a Nigerian citizen? Now the federal government, DSS, military authority should invite this man and ask him this question. He said it. He said they are on a revenge. Which revenge? Wait till we do one. Wait till we do them. Nigerians, let us start asking the right question. Thank you.